Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne, and I thought I would pop on here. It's a Saturday afternoon, about 1:30, and I just got back in from my 5 mile run, and it was great. We're having a chilly but beautiful day. And I thought, I'm not on schedule to do lives like I used to be. Most people could find me every day at the same time, usually around 1 o'clock or around 10 p.m. Now I'm kind of all over the place, and I never know if I'm going to come on or when I'm going to come on. And so I'll give you all a few minutes to see if anybody pops on. Otherwise, I'll just do a little bit of wisdom talk, and then from there, I can go from there. And so anyhow, I did my 5 mile run, which was great. And I do that each and every day. Rarely do I miss a day where I go running. And, I go to college at age 63. I went back about a year and a half ago, full time. And I just finished up all of my courses. I've got all the work completed. I made straight A's and did awesome. So basically, school does not let out for another week. And yet I'm all done. So I have some time. I have some free time, finally. So I don't know if I'm going to come on here live very often. I might. I'm thinking about it. But it just kind of depends because, well, as y'all know, I love to do recorded videos. And I prefer to do my recordeds because I can give out my concentrated wisdom. And that's usually what I like to do. Welcome, Amal Moroccan. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Let me give you a blue wrench here, Amal. Amal, I do not normally tell people when I'm going to be on. So this is not scheduled. I just kind of popped on here. So I don't know if very many are going to show up or not, because people pretty much are not looking for me because I have not been on consistently for a while. So hopefully a few people will come here too. How are you doing, Amal? Hopefully you're having a great day and a great week and looking forward to all the holidays. And so, yes, I did my 5 mile run, and, I'm taking all my college courses, and they're very hard college courses. And I'm all signed up for next semester, which starts in January. And I ordered all my books yesterday, and they arrived this morning by UPS, which I was kind of shocked that they got here so fast. And books are not cheap. And most of it's done. You have to have online passcodes and things like that, but you have to purchase those. So those are not free either. So I've got that accomplished. And we're getting all ready for the Christmas holiday season. And as y'all know, I have kids and 3 young adult children, and they're in and out. And I have a husband who plays golf all the time. And so he's in and out as well. And, here lately, it's very interesting with YouTube because we've all seemed to be having issues with growing the way we were growing. And, as I said in other videos, I was growing at an average of 250 new friends per day. And thank you, Amma. Thank you. And Naomi, welcome. Let me give you a blue wrench. Hello, hello. And so basically, I don't have my glasses on. So if I mispronounce your name, it's because I can't see it real clear. I'll put my glasses back on in a moment. And so with everything that's going on YouTube, thank you, Nomi, thank you. So now it's been kind of a quest to grow like we did in the past, but you can grow. I'm still growing, but not at the rate that I was. I grow at an average of about 100 a day, and then they take about 75 from me or even more. So, and I grow even the old fashioned way where people find me, they find my videos, they subscribe, but I'm not sure why, it's working that way. But that's okay. You know, that's just the way it is. And it's YouTube's game, and we just have to respect the rules. But we are still growing, and I know that I'm growing, but it's just at a much slower pace. And I'm okay with that. And there's other people that are growing, and I'm not sure what they're doing differently that they're keeping, because I'm growing. I'm just not keeping the people by the next morning. So it's something within the algorithms, I think. Not sure. But anyhow, I was thinking this morning about wisdom and action, and that's kind of what I wanted to come on here, and I wanted to talk about wisdom and action combined to create the life that you dream of. Now, right before I got on here, I just did a video, but I haven't put it up yet, and I edited and then I put it up, and it's called Wisdom Plus Action. And so be looking for that. I think it's a really, really great video. And, you know, in life, if we want to, hey, JB, hey, welcome, welcome. So if you want to create the life that you dream of, you really have to have the wisdom behind your decisions. But if you have the wisdom, but you don't implement the right actions, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to be stagnant and stuck. And I know a lot of people that have JB, I did make you blue. So I don't know why they're not letting me, why you're not blue. And so this is the thing is, you know, there's something that I remember, a phrase when I was growing up called analysis paralysis. And that was given to those people that all they did was analyze their life or other people's lives or problems, but they never did anything about it. They never implemented action steps. Well, with wisdom, we can fall into that the very same way. I've studied wisdom my whole life because, well, that was my gift very, very early on. And yet I realized that wisdom without the right actions is going to get you nowhere. And so I have two journals in the morning when I get up. One is for my goals and one is for my actions, because I realize that goals without actions will not go anywhere. But I've also known people that they had actions but no wisdom, and they ended up with chaos. And, you know, often people who have chaotic lives and confused lives and mixed up lives and bad results often didn't have the wisdom before they made the decision. And so it's really, really important. Welcome, Baba Yang, I think it is. Let me give you a blue wrench. And so it is important that we don't take action without the right input and the right wisdom behind it. Because if I go out and I just spontaneously take action, it could be the wrong actions, and in turn, I can have the wrong results. So the way I do it in my life, and you know, I don't give suggestions, I don't give advice, I just share with you how I live my own life. And the way I do it is I like to have wisdom about whatever decision I'm going to make. So let's say that I want to take a trip. I want to study about where I'm going to go and the best way to get there. And what should I do once I get there? And so I have the wisdom, but if all I do is study about it and wish and dream, but I don't make any right decisions and actions, then nothing's going to happen. But the combination of me studying and preparing beforehand and then taking the right actions is likely to lead to the right results. So for me, I make sure that behind my decisions that I have the right actions, and I have the right wisdom to go along with it. Amel, you're from Texas. What part of Texas are you from? I lived in Texas. I love Texas. I live in the South, and but I don't live in Texas anymore. And I loved Texas. I lived there for quite a few years, and I loved it. Welcome, C. Germ Frey. Let me give you a blue jacket. Yes, I loved Texas. Texas was a wonderful time in my life. My kids were very little. I actually lived in Texas about 3 different times. And I lived in Houston. And then, yes, I know Fort Hood very, very, very well, Amal, very well. And I know Fort Hood. I know Killeen. I know all of that. And I loved it. I loved it. And there was a little place with Mexican food outside the back gate at Fort Hood that was so inexpensive. I think it was called Mission Taco. And I remember the kids and I would go there, and we just loved it, loved it. Thank you, JB. And Dirt Diggers, welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. If y'all would like to share me out, that's the only way I'm going to grow when I do my live streams, is if you share me out. I appreciate it. Let me know. And so I know Fort Hood, I know Killeen, I know Houston, I know Texas pretty well. And we used to go down to Salado, Texas, and they had art galleries in Salado. And I loved it. You know what, say, Germfra, I have never been to Japan, but it would be wonderful and amazing to go there. Absolutely, absolutely. So back to wisdom and yes, Amal. It is I really, really loved it there. I don't know if Mission Taco is still there, Amal, but if it is, I remember, of course, this has been almost 20 years ago, we could go get a taco salad there for 89 cents. And by the time we left, it was like $2. So they're probably like $5 or $6 now, but they were so good. Cecile, welcome, welcome. And Precious, welcome. Let me give you blue jackets. And let's see where you're at. So yes, the combination of, you want to, a lot of people are stuck. They're stalemated in life because they take no action. Many of them know what they want, but they take no action towards what it is that they want. A lot of people are afraid to take action. So they're stuck, they're stalemated, they're stagnant. Welcome, welcome, Art by Adrienne. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. Let me find you down here. And so this is the thing. If you want a great life for yourself, I think it's important to make great decisions, okay? You need to make great decisions. And how you make great decisions is by embracing the concept of wisdom in the area of life that you need wisdom in. Now, remember, every area of life is different. And so often we can avoid mistakes through mentors, but it's got to be the right mentor. And, if you choose a wrong mentor, you can go down a wrong road. Or you can choose someone who's uninformed that's taking you, trying to help you, but they can be misguided. So a mentor is extremely important, that they're knowledgeable in the area that you need mentorship. And if I wanted to learn how to cook, I wouldn't go to a doctor, I would go to a chef. But if I wanted to learn how to do, medical things, I would go to a doctor, not a chef. So you have to go to the right mentor. And Josanne, welcome, welcome. I'm going to make you a mod. And so you can avoid a lot of mistakes, unnecessary mistakes. We're going to make mistakes in life, but we don't want to make unnecessary ones. And if you have a great mentor can be your super highway to success. I've had many great mentors. Some I've never even met. Some I've just simply read their books. Some I've watched them on video, and some I've met in person. A great mentor can be amazing in your life. Welcome, Mom's Mom. Welcome, welcome to you. So find great mentors in your life that are reliable and that have your best interest. Now, this is something that a lot of people don't know about mentors. If you have a great mentor, you're ultimately going to outgrow that mentor because they want to see you grow. A bad mentor will keep you back. A good mentor will push you forward. And I've had many mentors that I've outgrown, and yet I continue to be friends with them or continue to talk to them. I periodically go back and, visit their sites or their YouTube or whatever, and I'm always grateful to them. Never be ungrateful to a mentor that got you to where you're at, because foolish people are ungrateful people. And, Art by Adrian, I have been blessed with various mentors. My grandma was a mentor. Now, grandma didn't complete high school, but she was very, very wise. So mentors come in all shapes and sizes. They really, really do. They really do. My husband's a mentor to me and I'm a mentor to him. Yeah, we're mentors to each other. Often we have mentors around us that we don't even know, that we don't even recognize as mentors, and they're mentors. Welcome, Glory. Welcome. From Texas, I had who I call Aunt Pat. Now, Aunt Pat wasn't a real aunt. She was a family friend that was like an aunt because she had been with us, all that time growing up. And so I used to go down and stay with Aunt Pat. Well, Aunt Pat had the best voice of anybody I've ever met. She had this style and this twang, and everybody wanted to have Aunt Pat's voice. She'd say stuff like, "Do tell," and I'm going to think on it. Everybody wanted to mimic her, And one time she told me, because she was one of my mentors, she told me, she said, "You know what? You find your own voice and you find your own style and you find your own way." And that was one of the best pieces of advice anybody ever gave me, is to find your own way in life. Because my way, my voice, my attitude, my effect is going to be different than yours. I love being me, and I don't want to be anybody else but me. But you should love being you and not want to be anybody else but you, because you're unique. And the more we focus on our own uniqueness, the more successful we will become as a person. Because it's within your uniqueness that your success is found. Okay. And so, I come on here on YouTube, and I came on 11 years ago, but I've only had my channel public 11 months now, 11 months. And so 11 months ago, I came on with 200 subscribers, which was basically family and friends that I knew. I think I had one or two that found me, but none of my videos were tagged, or most of them were not titled. And so, if someone found me on here, I don't know how they found me before that. So 11 months ago, I started, making them public and creating public type videos with Grandma's Porch, a beginning and an ending, a thumbnail, all of that. And so I grew to around 13K. Then they purged us and knocked us all the way down to whatever, 12.2 or something. And then it was a steep climb. They constantly, it's very steep now. So when you grow, even though I grow a lot the old fashioned way, where people find me and, connect to me, they still take those, some of those away daily. So I don't know why, but that's fine with me if that's what they want to do. So the way I have it calculated, I should really be at around 20K right now, but I'm still hovering right slightly below 13K. And that's okay. I'm fine. It's not about numbers with me. It's about enjoying the experience, which gets back to why I'm here. I'm here, number one, I was here for my kids. I wanted to do videos, little videos for my kids, so that they would always have access to my videos and my wisdom. And then about a year ago, someone said, "You need to go public." So that was when I came public and made my videos geared to the public. And like I said, I don't give advice or suggestions. I just come on and share with y'all, what I'm thinking about that day. Okay. And you're right, JB. You're so right. Oh, I love that, Adrienne. You are so right. Everybody else was taken. Well, Adrienne, I do believe that you probably have had a lot of mentors. You just don't know it. And you're probably a mentor to a lot of people and you just don't know it. People tell me later on, people that I know in person, they'll say, do you know that you have been my mentor? And I do know that I'm my kids' mentor. My husband and I are our kids' mentor. We're their parents, but we're their mentor. And thank you, Ahmad. Thank you. And Moroccan cuisine, we actually, in our little town, have a Moroccan cuisine restaurant. And I went to it for the first time a little while back. And I have to tell you, the food was outstanding. It was fabulous. It was delicious. Oh my gosh, it was just wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, thank you, Robert. Thank you. And so I come on here, whether anybody comes on, sometimes I'll come on, a lot of people will come on, other times, hardly anybody shows up because I'm so unpredictable now. But thank you, Amal. Thank you. And so I come on because I enjoy being here. Okay. I enjoy making friends. People talk about, well, virtual friends are not real friends. Yes, they are. I have friends that are more my real friend virtually. Welcome, Jeannie. Great to see you. Great to see you, my friend. I have friends virtually that I'm closer to than some of my in-person friends. And, I like both. Both are important for me. My in-person friends, when in person, you're finding from a smaller pool of friends. Welcome, Mama Bell. Welcome. And Dimples Vlog, welcome. When you meet people in person, you have to work with what you've got. Online, you don't. If you don't like what you've got, you go find someone that is more of what you want. Okay. But in person, the great thing is you have to become creative. Okay. You have to be creative in your relationships because often you won't even have much in common. So you have to create things in common. Whereas when you meet people online, you find people that you have things in common. It's much easier online. So there's such good about both online friends and in-person friends. And often I've met people that I've met online. I've met them in person. And oh my gosh, it was wonderful. I'll tell you a little story. About a year and a half ago, I met in person somebody that I had always wanted to meet. Always. This person was famous. Somehow we ended up linked together on social media. And I'd always wanted to meet her. I didn't even think it was really her when I first connected on social media because, there's a lot of people that imposter, but she was the real deal. And so over the course of about 2 or 3 years, we got to know each other online. And then we met in person. Oh my gosh, it was like we knew each other forever. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Some people I'll never meet in person, but they're amazing friends in my life. Okay. Some people I met initially in person that became my virtual friends because they moved away or I moved away. So you will make wonderful friends. It's all in what you make it. Okay. And so I'm 63 years old. I have a husband, 3 kids, 3 young adult kids. I'm an artist. I'm a writer. I run 5 miles a day. I was working out every day at the gym, but I put that on hold because they make us wear masks at the gym, which when we're doing aerobics, and I can't do that. It's very suffocating for me, so I just put it on hold, so I'm not there. But I do run my 5 miles every day. And I go to college and I do all that. So my life is good. I'm eccentric. I have too much of everything in my house, but it's all beautiful stuff. Okay. And I have this one friend I watch on I watch this one friend, one YouTube friend on the internet. She's a little bit older than me, and she just bought a brand new condo, and it's just streamlined. Everything, there's not any kind of clutter, but I have good clutter. Okay, there's a difference between bad clutter and good clutter. I have collections of things. And she went, and I thought, oh my gosh, her house is so streamlined. And she would probably go crazy in my house. I have antiques everywhere, collections of things everywhere. But I thought that's uniquely who she is. And this is uniquely who I am. And I love who I am. And I'm glad she loves who she is. Just because we're different than someone doesn't make us wrong or them wrong or us right and whatever. You know, we should find our own uniqueness. So I love to have a little bit of too much of everything. Too many antiques, my husband says. He says, you've got too many antiques. So, yeah. You know, Jeannie, this is the thing. I do the mass. I'm respectful, okay? And I understand the logic or illogic or whatever it is behind it. But at the gym, I can't do it because I do, at 63 years old, I do high impact aerobics, and we're talking cardio burn, all of that. And to have something around my face while I'm exercising at that level, it's just, I can't do it. So I continue to exercise here at home. I dance. I have an elliptical here at home. I run 5 miles a day. And I keep my mask around my neck normally if I'm out, even on the running trail, just in case there's somebody that happens to pass me, I put it back up. But I'm not sure how effective masks are. You know, I don't know. I'm not an expert about it, but I use them. I wear them because we're told that we have to where we live. And so everywhere we go, I wear one. And so, yeah. So I think your YouTube experience will be whatever you choose to make it. You know, if you choose to make your experience a great one, it will be. And you're going to meet wonderful people here on YouTube. Okay, wonderful, amazing people. And you're going to meet people that are not so amazing. You know, I think I was at about 8,000 subscribers, and I got porned on here. Somebody came up on my live stream and porned it. And I've had other people that have been crazy on my live streams. So you're going to meet all kinds of people, but 99 and 9/10% of the people that I've met have been amazing and wonderful, maybe even almost 100%. So, you know, but you're going to get one that's not so nice. Don't let it stop you from living your best life here on YouTube or anywhere else. Okay. So, I mean, that's how I look at it. But we're living in a very new world right now. And, you know, I don't get into politics or, you know, political issues, not on my channel here. I don't. But I go to other people's channels to discuss it all. But I don't do that here. And so what's your day going to look like? What are you planning on doing today? What's your plan? And today, I'm going to write out my Christmas cards. I still do the old-fashioned Christmas cards. And I am going to go up in my attic and organize my attic. I love to organize my attic. My house is actually very, very organized because I have a lot of stuff, so I have to keep it very, very organized. And so that's what I'm going to do, I think. And my daughter's coming over, so we'll make dinner. She lives about 4 miles from me. This is her first apartment. Oh, did you all see the video called Watch for Yourself? my haunted house. Well, I don't think my house is haunted. I think it's blessed with angels. But I have to tell you, and if you go watch the one called Watch for Yourself on Thanksgiving, where the lamp kept coming on by itself, and I would sit completely in the hallway, so I wasn't anywhere near close to the lamp, but I was sitting there so I could video it, and you could see for yourself how the lamp came on. It's not a motion detector lamp or anything like that. And it came on Thanksgiving, and it stopped coming on the night after Thanksgiving Day. And my mother always came to visit on Thanksgiving, and she always left the night of Thanksgiving Day, or the day after Thanksgiving Day. And then we were sitting having dinner the other night, and I opened up my mother's old laptop. I know I didn't open it up. I think I did a video. I did a video called The Haunted House. Yes, off grid. Yes, let me give you a blue wrench there too. And Warlita Lifestyle, welcome, welcome. And so basically what happened was we were sitting having dinner, my whole family. And I had placed Grandma's laptop, which is 14 years old, which we don't use. Grandma was really the only one that used the laptop, my mother, Grandma. And it was turned off. So we're sitting there having dinner, and I'm the only one with the passcode, and it's a long passcode. And we're sitting there having dinner, and all of a sudden, the laptop comes on and plays the most beautiful, beautiful music while we're sitting there having dinner the whole time. My kids and my husband said, Mom, Grandma's computer came on. And we don't know where the music came from. Maybe it came from a YouTube channel. I have no idea, but it came on, and the computer was turned off. It was plugged in, but turned off. And when we got up from the dinner table, it stopped, and it has not turned back on since. So was it my mom, or was it an angel? I don't know. I don't know. So I thought I'd share that with y'all too. Thank you, Warlita. Thank you. So, when you come on here on live streams, it's very interesting because, being that I'm unpredictable, no one knows when I'm coming on, and I don't even know when I'm coming on. I don't even know if I'm going to come on, but I'd like to come on more often. And maybe people will begin to know that I'm on, and then they'll show up because they're looking for me. If I could get back to a set time, say like 10 o'clock at night and 1 o'clock in the afternoon, then people would know I'm coming on. But the big thing is that often you don't know, if you don't know when someone's going to come on, you're not looking for them. So I kind of got to get back to where people know and expect me that I'm coming on. The problem is in January, I start back up at school again, and my life is so extremely busy. So, coming on live stream, I may or may not be able to do that. So I could live stream from college. So anyhow, well, I just wanted to come on for a few minutes, and I'm going to try to start to come on more regularly and just pop on. So kind of start looking for me, if you will. And, I think if I can get back, like I said, to a time schedule, then people will know that I'm on. So I thank you all for coming. I thank you for being here. I wish you a wonderful Saturday. I wish you great blessings. Remember, it's wisdom combined with action. Action alone will usually lead to confusion. Wisdom alone will usually lead to stagnation, but the combination of right wisdom with right actions usually will lead to success. Okay. Thank you, Jeannie, for coming. I truly, truly appreciate you coming, Jeannie. And I appreciate all your comments on my videos. I read every one. And Rob, I'm going to give you a blue wrench, even though I'm getting ready to leave here. And because my daughter is coming over, and then before she comes over, I have a friend who lives in Europe, and she and I, we do FaceTiming over the internet. And it's so neat because you get to see someone in live chiming, just like, we're all seeing each other. And I love that. I love that. So I pray great blessings over all of you. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you all soon again. So from my house to your house, may God bless you. And I hope to talk to you then. Bye-bye.